She has got a birthday coming up, and she said one of the things she would like to do is take me to take her turkey hunting. So, happy birthday!
Oh, it's
Isn't that pretty? It's pink. Now, you'd be more. Let's see if you can. Let's see if you can call one and go ahead.
I don't know how to do it.
Here, go ahead. Or I can call.
Yeah, I think you should call.
But this is pretty. First thing you have to do is pad in your shotgun. This is your bench. Of course, we won't have this in the turkey woods, obviously. All right. Now what you did was a very common mistake. I saw you pull the trigger and it didn't come right back, so you pulled it and you pulled it to the left.
Okay.
So when you pull the trigger, it should be a gradual pull and it should be a surprise when it goes off. See, if you do that, if it's a gradual one movement instead of a jerk, if you just pull till it goes off, you stay at your aiming point. All right, that's out of the way. That's the most important thing we got to do. Do you have any questions?
I sure do.
What?
First of all, the gift you gave me, is that all I get for my birthday?
You went to a concert.
Okay.
There's more coming. You're going out to eat.
All right. Another thing, I noticed when you get a turkey, you get up and run to it
Yeah.
with the chair hook, do you? Is that what we're going to do?
That was an accident last year. That was not planned.
That's my only question. I'm ready.
I know what you're talking about, though. No, a lot of people said, what kind of chair is that? That's cool that it's connected to your... No, it actually got stuck. Anything else?
My diamond, I'm sure.
A turkey hunt is a diamond.
Okay. I'm excited.
What in the world? I hate these things. We're in northeastern Kentucky. We got our blinds set up. We tried to 3D them a little bit. Everything could work exactly right and we could miss a turkey. We might not see a turkey, so let's get out of here. Niki, if you gotta pee, go behind that blind doing that. The morning of the hunt, it was soggy statewide. We kept some of the water out, but not all of it, and it was just a nasty mess. Niki, as she looked out the left side window, she said, there are turkeys out there. And indeed, there were 3 hens out there. Well, that didn't hurt my feelings too bad because I knew there'd be toms in the area. We had a decoy out, and my hope was to bring a bird into that decoy. But under these circumstances, when you have 3 live hens wandering around in front of birds, that's probably not going to happen. Can we run that Jake off? Watch him. So we're thinking, okay, maybe we're going to have a Jake situation. So we watched him pick around and pick around and pick around and pick around until they finally went out of sight. And into the field came a nice, nice bird, bigger than any of the 3 we'd seen. He started working a decoy. I started calling, he started answering. He liked what he was seeing. Slowly working his way down to our decoy, showing us how beautiful he was. All of a sudden he stops and looks off to our right. And here they come. They had wandered the way back around. But he sees those other birds, and then they start displaying. The Jake that was staying with the mature toms completely dominated him and ran him out of the field up into the far corner in front of us, and he was gone. You've heard me come home and talk about the frustrations and the joys of turkey hunting. There's just as many frustrations in turkey hunting as
You promised this to be fun.
Now, a lot of you've seen in the spring, sometimes 2, even 3 birds will hook up, male birds, and one of them will do all the displaying, one of them will watch the other bird to see what it's doing and do exactly the same thing. In this case, one bird did most of the displaying and the other bird would just watch him. Just being able to get out there and watch nature is a wonderful, wonderful thing. Niki and I were hoping for a double, but more than anything, I wanted to get her a bird. And I did a little bit of calling, and the birds liked what they were hearing, the toms did, and they would get ready to come to the decoy, then they'd see the 3 hens and wander off with them. Well, they got closer and closer, and the hens got a little bit curious about the decoy. Well, you know how funny they can be about crossing a creek. A little bit of water running in front of us, run off from this huge rain we did. They finally crossed the creek. It's all morning long. We're looking out in front of us, seeing all this action, and of course, here are the 2 birds. Here they are, walking right out of sight of the camera. If we have an opportunity to take an animal, regardless if the camera can see us or not, hey, they're good with that, we're good with that. This was our chance, we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. A double's hard to pull off. We both shot the same bird when we started thinking about it. You shot the puffed up one, I shot the puffed up one.
I was supposed to get the big bird though, and that was the big bird.
What do you think about turkey hunting?
It was fun. I enjoyed it.
Would you do it again?
I would love to do it again. I liked watching them.
Wasn't that interesting watching those birds? And it shows you how fun, but how aggravating. I mean, they'll tease you, they'll come in, you think everything's gonna happen. So you thought it was exciting?
It was fun.
Absolutely something you'd do again.
Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. I'm still waiting for my diamond though.
So this is a joint effort. Isn't that
Aw, that's
sweet?
sweet.
Aw.